Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and beautiful people across the whole world, it is Thursday. The Magic the Gathering World Championship wrapped up on Sunday, many days ago, and I'm still on a high. Holy shit, do I feel good. You know, oh, yeah, alarm the eardrums. Oh, yes, crack everything. Oh, yeah. That's right, I'm wearing no shirt today. This is my natural skin hue. Just kidding. I'm covered in what looks like burnt Sasquatch hair. That's right. If I took this shirt off, I'd have the same physique as a lump of clay dropped on the floor of a barbershop. We're going to be playing Magic today. I want to be talking a little bit more about how fucking happy I am. Oh, yeah. I love salmon. The color, as well as the food. Let's do some drafts. Traditional draft, Theros Beyond Death. Ranked Guilds of Ravnica draft? No. Yeah, absolutely. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Let me spend some of that coin. Okay, Guilds of Ravnica. I love this set. I love this set so much. I didn't even realize we were going to start off. We're going to do one Guilds of Ravnica draft. We're then going to do a Theros Beyond Death draft. Oh, I loved this so much, this set. Necrotic Wound. I mean, really, Nullhide Ferox is an incredible one. Well, Nullhide Ferox is amazing. Hexproof in 4 mana, 6/6 feels good. Yeah, open a Nullhide Ferox. Necrotic Wound is reasonable. I remember Golgari not being very strong here. Boros, I liked. Selesnya, I liked. I think Boros is probably the strongest one. I could always cobble together an acceptable one. Dimir is also very strong in this set. I mean, Whisper Agent is always effective. We're going to go ahead and pick up the Nullhide Ferox. Can't say I don't get there, you know what I mean? Can't say I don't get there. Oh my god, it's the bird of the day. Yeah, maybe we should just hard commit to Selesnya at this point. But Kraul Harpooner, very strong reach creature, very strong 2-drop, a 3/2 for 2. Houdini, yeah, Houdini summarizes everything well. Boros is probably the best, followed a little closely by Dimir, and then followed a little bit distance from Selesnya. Golgari actually was garbage. Feels high variance. And this one was very explosive, but Kraul Harpooner is very acceptable. There's a lot of good flyers that we want to trade with. Dimir Spybug was Flying Menace, but I don't think it had hexproof. We see Mephitic Vapors. It's not particularly great. Oh my god, I love this set so much. This is maybe my favorite draft set. Holy shit, Thought Erasure. Boo. Alright. How did Undercity Uprising work? Gain Death Touch and fight a dude? Seems eh. Loxodon Restore is a good late pick. Righteous Blow is very mediocre. This is the kind of one that I'd want a one of. Barging Sergeant is good to sort of pick up off the top end. Well, there's a Deadly Visit. Destroy a thing. Surveil 2. I don't see anything else that really screams at me. Sonic Assault is some of the funniest art ever. It's going to be Deadly Visit. It's going to be Deadly Visitage. Pitiless Gorgon's a pretty good blocker. This is a mediocre removal spell. Spinal Centipede. Sure. Prey Upon. This is nice to have one of. Should I get this early? I think we just get the Prey Upon. You don't want a lot of these, because if you don't have... Because this is a fight effect. Ooh, Molder Hulk. Huh. Yeah, I think so. I think that this is activating our sort of Golgari goodness. Arboretum Elemental, or Arboretum Elemental. I don't know exactly how it's pronounced. I mean, I do pronounce it as Blight Breath Catablopos. Oh, I didn't tweet. Oh my god. Ghost Stalker is actually just... Ghost Stalker is my mommy. It is a good day to play some drafts and construct it all day. Kicking it off with a Guilds of Ravnica draft. 2. Ghost Dog always takes care of me. He's like, your audio's off. You're still live. I accidentally left my stream live for 2.5 hours after I went offline yesterday. Alright, we're going to pick up the Molder Hulk. We have what is appearing to be a pretty good-looking Golgari deck. Hitchclaw Recluse is good. I have so many different mugs today. What do we do here? This is pretty nice to pick up one of these. But I think Undercity Necrolisk is sufficiently good. There's a lot of green dirtily low drops. We'll go ahead and snack it up. Wario Copy I actually quite like. It just forces some trades. We use some cheaper things. I really hate Vigor Spore Worm like a lot. I think it sucks. I think the Wario Copy is going to be fine here. Mood Mark Painter. Probably could have been a little bit more thoughtful about what's there. Yeah, I guess a Mood Mark Painter. Undercity Uprising gains Death Touch and then fights. I actually don't value that very highly. We have 1 creature, 2, 3. This card's not that great. Should I get an Undercity Uprising? What do you think? What do you think? Actually, what do you think? I'm not speaking rhetorically here. Tell me what to do, huh? Tell me what to do. You know, we're actually going to take this moment. Doomdrake 13 says, "Oh, we're drafting Golgari. I haven't had the best experiences with Golgari in Guilds. I think it sucks. I think it sucks. I'm gonna give Undercity Uprising a shot. I never give it a shot. Nothing in our colors. I guess we'll probably take the Mephitic Vapors. Dump it in the side. You'll love to see it. Devkarin Dissident is great. Child of Night is pretty solid. I like Devkarin Dissident. I think it's an acceptable beater. I knew I shouldn't have taken this. There's always 50 of these things floating around. I'm not going to take Pause for Reflection. Am I going to take an Urban Utopia? Yeah, why not? We may not run it. Wild Ceratok. Where be my spells? Probably gonna get one of those. Oh, hell yeah, Hitchclaw Recluse, man. F yeah. Ooh, Vicious Rumors. Silent Dart! God, you really can't be better at this game than I am. You really can't be better at this game than I am. Look at that. Rare mana cost 1, 2, and 3 return to the battlefield. We also have Glowspore Shaman, which is unbelievable. Really like Glowspore Shaman. We also have Severed Strands, but this will probably wheel. God, you love to see a Rosemane Centaur, don't you? You love to see it. I actually... Oh my god, it's Ladev Champion. Jesus. Actually, do we take this? Man. Gruesome Menagerie is we get a 1-mana creature, a 2-mana creature, and a 3-mana creature. I don't know if we're ever going to have a 1-mana creature. So really it's a 2 and a 3-mana creature. This does not actually feel spectacular here. I think I'm going to pick up the Glowspore Shaman. But Ladev Champion is pretty sick. We can win the game by just lifelinking our way there, you know what I mean? I'm going to get the Glowspore Shaman because I've always wanted to have a good Golgari deck. Always have I wanted. Got the House Guildmage, that's pretty good. Barrier of Bones. It's bone time. But Generous Stray is the one that I think I'm more eager to have. It's a good board clogger. Meow! Oh, camaraderie. Damn. What do we have here? Sprouting Renewal. Not exactly a card I want. Do we get the rat? Splash for Camaraderie? Yeah, I mean, that is pretty good. Gain X life and draw X cards, or X is the number of creatures you control. I mean, it's pretty good. I'm going to try the Crowl Forgers. Just the big dude. I'm trying something that I don't normally do. Oh my god, green is open. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. Are we kidding me? How did this happen? What is happening? Bartizan Bats is very acceptable. Alright, well, looks like the bots don't play Magic the Gathering, so that's good to see. What to do? What to do? I have another Undercity Uprising in here. I don't. Okay. Do I want a Grappling Sundew? Maybe, yeah, actually. Maybe another Wary Okapi. I don't dislike the Okapi that much. Bartizan Bats is a win condition, but I'm trying to be thick on the ground. There's another Crowl Forgers. We have some other cheap picks. Green is just open as hell. I'm just going to keep cutting the green. Whispering Snitch. Kind of want the Crushing Canopy. Maybe I want the Veiled Shade. C. Gordini says, Day 9, do you think drafts would be improved / more fair instead of bots? You drew with real people. A draft event's happening with a pool of on a certain timetable. Well, C. Gordini, my understanding is that that's coming to Arena. Is that right? Is that right? Is that right? Thewia says, hello, Day 9. I never really send messages in chat, but I'm from France, and I often fall asleep watching your streams. I have some trouble sleeping lately, and your stream somehow helps me a lot. Your stream helps me relax and get the stress out, so thanks. Hope you don't get offended by my message. Man, not at all. Ce n'est pas problème. Dude, I'm always happy to hear that. It's kind of interesting because streaming occupies this weird space that I think is increasingly necessary in the media landscape. All right, who wants to high horse it? I sure do, but who the heck wants? Oh. Okay. What am I talking about? Okay, hey, high horse time. All right, let's imagine humanity is calm. Things are bland. You go to school, you come home, you have homework. Mom, what's for dinner? Meat, son. Meat in the form of a loaf with ketchup, because this is America. All right, well, you eat your meatloaf, you have some iceberg lettuce with ranch. You watch television. On tonight's news, nothing notable happened in the world. Please enjoy this piano music. Okay, well, better sit in bed and just think, right? And then, media begins to get loud. Suddenly, commercials have audio compressed so much that you have to turn down your TV when it's the break of your favorite show. And then all of a sudden, the shows start to go, my God, we gotta compress the shit out of our audio too. Everything starts getting louder. The smartphone comes out. You're getting all sorts of notifications popping up on your phone. All of a sudden, the New York Times used to just send you a push notification if a world-shattering event occurred, but now it push notifies you 5 times a day. You wouldn't believe what Donald just tweeted. It's starting to get more loud. It's starting to get more loud. The games that you use as a form of escapism, all of a sudden they're starting to go, you haven't logged in 12 minutes, and there's a box you can open if you log in, and you just fuck, and your phone's bzz, bzz, bzz. There's red numbers. You look at your messages, and there's like a little 11 text. Oh my God! You look at your email, 50 emails. Oh God! Put your phone down. Oh God! I gotta unwind. I gotta watch some television. You turn in, and the editing's almost too good, and the characters are well written, and they have compelling fucking storylines to them, and I'm worried about them, and I just can't turn it down. I can't tone the shit down. I can't just get back to the days where I was having mediocre meatloaf with ketchup and iceberg lettuce chunks with ranch. Why can't I get back to that? And I feel like this is what streaming is. Streaming is a form of escapism, a form of hanging out plus. There's more production value. There's more of a performative element of what I'm doing. But really, it's such a relaxing place to be. It's such a relaxing place to go. To tune into someone who's just playing a game and just hanging out. It's great. This is part of the reason why I've been increasingly drawn to Korean dramas. It's just silly and ridiculous and doesn't reference any notable political or cultural events or ongoings. It's just silly. Love it. Love the way that streams feel. You just kind of get to hang out and chat. People are just chatting about stuff that gets you away from all the noise. I don't know why we were starting to talk about all the noise, but that was a good rant. Oh yeah, it was from Thewia. I have heard a lot of people use streams as a way to fall asleep because it doesn't pluck any of the stress strings in one's life. There's no obligation that you have to me. I don't need you to get that email written to me. I don't need you to do that. I'm just giving. I'm just doing a stream. I'm not creating complicated drama or trauma occurring throughout to try to trick you into watching again. You know, we're just playing games, just having a good time. Just having a good time. I don't know what I want here. I always wind up a little slow. I think I'm gonna actually get the dork and say to myself, I want to get more swole. Wow. Selesnya is pretty damn open, too. I don't like Severed Strands. I probably should. Barrier of Bones I might not run, but I might run it. I don't know, man. I mean, I have a draft deck right now. I don't even need the next pack. I am the luckiest boy in the world. What a pack. 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 This. Never happened. Alright, I mean, I see a City Watch Sphinx, which is great, but I see a Necrotic Wound, I see removal, and I take. I have so many good cards in this. Oh, thank God, a trash pack. I mean, I'm not picking any of this stuff. Is there something in another color that we want? I mean, I have 2 Undercity Uprisings. Jesus, this is incredible. I'm going to take the Electrostatic Field because it's very amusing to me. There's an Okran Assassin. This is just a bomb. This is the biggest bomb. Do I want a thick one? Dowser of Lights. I have a lot of things to cut. Ooh, the Iron Shell Beetle. You love to see it. There's an Inescapable Blaze. I have a lot of dorks. I think I actually might just want this Spinal Centipede in place of my Wario copies. There's a Severed Strands, and I think I do want 1 Severed Strands. I've done an acceptable job trying to put dirtlers in here. No, we're not going to do that. Probably just a Hitchclaw Recluse. Portcullis Vine. This is pick 10. Damn. Well, at least we have some bad picks. That's a real relief. You know what? Can never have too many Vigorous Spore Worms. You can, by the way. But it's sure fun to say. Despite feeling like this stuff was super open, I'm never really quite happy when I wind up Golgari. Alright. So we have some nice removal. Not a lot, but we have some solid ones. This is actually reasonably acceptable. Seems like a strong 5-3 to me. Houdini, 2493. I've seen you around here. And let me tell you something, you motherfucker. You wind up being accurate pretty fucking often. So don't you dare bring some 5-3 truths to me, Houdini. Don't you set my expectations like I was a child just born, and you felt my skull and you went, yeah, he's going to struggle to get through high school. Like, back off, Houdini, okay? Just like, look at this. It's just, you feel how it's soft right there? Yeah, that's his memory with history. Like, this is definitely not going to retain. Houdini says, hey, I hope I'm wrong, and you go 7-0. Don't you try to be fucking humble with me, Houdini. Don't you try to wiggle your way out of this one. I think what's going to happen, let me give you my prediction. I'm going to get done with the building of this deck, and I'm going to go, hey, this feels pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. And then I'm going to go 3-3. That's what I think is going to happen. Okay. So if I take a peek at my 3-drop slots, so like we actually have some dorks. I think I want one more 2-mana creature right away. I think I want a 2-mana creature. You know, maybe I want an Urban Utopia as well to just cycle and get to some of my expensive shit. That could be another one that we say. But I actually prefer to just get the dudes here. I think one Undercity Uprising is fine. I don't think we need two. I think that if I'm going to put in a 2-dropper, I'm going to put in the Burglar Rats. It's a good target for some of the sacrificing things. I don't actually have a lot of effective ways to finish this game. Necrotic Wound? Yes, absolutely. Instant -X/-X. Some removal. All of our removal is okay. Deadly Visit is great. Necrotic Wound is great. You know, I maybe this is wrong, but I kind of want to do this. I'm going to get the Wild Ceratok out and try a Moodmark Painter, I think. Do I even want to do that shit? What? This can get bigger. This is broken. This is broken. This is huge. this is a stabilizing force, but maybe not incredible. Vigor Spore Worm. Kind of like this. Trying one of in there. Wario copies are pretty good at beating. Hitchclaw Recluse is pretty good for defending. I think I do want the one Reacher in here for sure. I don't think I want a second Reacher. Do we want Crawl Foragers? Do I even want this? I've never felt good about the Vigor Spore Worm, honestly. I think just a good old-fashioned Dowser of Lights, 4/5, and a 4/4 with some life gain seems acceptable. Seems like a fine one to have. I want a little bit of insurance against Boros, a little bit of insurance against Izzet that's trying to nuke me out. The question is, what are the next few cards? I kind of like putting in another Devkarin Dissident. You know, I'm actually just going to go with the big one. Alright, is this a 9/8? Do we have any double black at turn 5? Seems good. I think I really like this. Who's ready to go 3/3? Alright, one mug down. Trying to work on the big one. Guilds of Ravnica. I know that some people had issues with the Guilds of Ravnica drafts itself, but I don't know why. I fell in love with Guilds of Ravnica draft. I just love Guilds of Ravnica draft. What a curve. What a curve. Oh my god, here's one of the reasons I feel so good. I feel like at the Magic the Gathering World Championship, I was in a position where I had the memory of anxiety just haunting me. Mythic 7. What a play. Mythic 7, I had too much stress I had not properly diffused leading up to that event. Now here's an interesting question. Do I want a Burglar Rat now, or would I rather Devkarin Dissident and prevent this from attacking? I think I do this now. We see my opponent is double black with 2 black creatures. Often if there's a 2-color deck, we would expect the second colored source to fall. And since it didn't, I feel like our opponent probably does not have a good collection of cards in hand to not discard. There's gonna be 2 discard. But anyways, like, I generally speaking, I pretty much consistently do a good job when I'm hosting. I'm generally a pretty solid host. But what feels very scary is when, like, at Mythic 7, I was having so much personal stress, personal anxiety, that I had that feeling of, I might not make it through this next segment. I might bomb, I might crash. I don't know how to fix it, I don't know what to do, etc. And dude, at this World Championship, I think I just pass it. Why not? What I worked on between Mythic 7 and Worlds is concrete techniques to help deal with a lot of those negative feelings, negative thoughts, things like my adrenaline coursing through my body. How do I function and look reasonable and normal and relaxed when I'm actually having stress? And it just fucking worked. It just worked, dude. Oh my god. I like want to cry. I'm so happy. It just worked. It just worked, man. And so, I mean, I still had a lot of those negative feelsies. Sure, hit. But I was able to just manage it. And now the way I feel is invincible. Nobody can do anything to harm me. Yeah, if you don't want to attack with your Death Toucher, then there you go. So I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling so obscenely confident. I arguably should have pumped this, but I'm busy talking about how I'm feeling the high. D-Man says, do you think the championship being in Hawaii had anything to do with that? Super no. You never get to see the area or feel the area when you're working the event. Never do you ever. I have Simone de Beauvoir. Have you legally changed your name to Becca Scott? Oh, this is so fucking good. Undercity Uprising. We don't need it. My forest. We see Simone without a land. God, I feel incredible. I feel incroyablement. Yeah, everyone who passed me said I was Becca Scott. Feels so good. I am once again Becca Scott. You know what? We're getting rid of this one. We're gonna win this game 3 damage at a time. What exactly happened with Becca Scott? Becca always does the post-match interviews. We have a fine finality. We can just return Molder Hulks. And other things to the hand. Becca Scott always does the post-match interviews, but we wind up in a position where my opponent will obviously block, which will then allow our Molder Hulk to be cast. Which sets us up for lethal the following turn. Yeah, Becca always did the post-match interviews, but locationally, I was very far away for the analyst desk from the stage. So on the final day, they said, Sean, you are going to do player intros and player interviews, and Becca is going to do a whole bunch of bonus content interviewing a lot of other people. Right? We sort of got shifted around. And all the commentators were used to saying, let's go to Becca Scott for the interview. Let's go to Becca Scott for the interview. Because this isn't just at this event she'd done 2 days of interviews. This is like, for a year, Becca Scott has done interviews. This is like the first time that I had regularly done player interviews on the stage. So the commentators were just in the habit of throwing to Becca. God, this is so good. Favorite moment from Worlds? I don't know, how amazing of a job I did. Oh, God. Honestly, the games were just so good. I really liked watching Gabriel Nassif. Nassif was just an absolute... Oh, God. Was just... Had such good games, dude. Such good games. Just really... Like Gabriel Nassif did not ever have a one-sided game. Like, legitimately did not ever have a one-sided game. Every single game Nassif played was, like, the closest thing ever. This is actually a pretty good run out. Okay. Severed Strands. As an additional cost, we're going to kill this. We're going to sacrifice this. We're going to submit. Because our opponent now has some things... Or now because we have things in the graveyard, we can Necrotic Wound to blow up the Runaway Steamkin, and next turn we will then heal for the maximum amount at this point in time, which is 2. Healing! Man, I am owning for sure. But maybe my favorite part of the entire event was the coverage of the draft portion of the game was like so good. We're going to wait a little bit and just see what happens. We'd prefer to have a board filled that we can finality. Two for ones, feeling funds. Oh my mother god. We are winning this game, man, let me tell you. Ah! Groove Mansory says, I didn't watch much of Magic Worlds, but it's kind of funny and surprising seeing the amount of top decking. I don't actually know if there was that much top decking. It's also, like... Let me use an example from Jeskai Fires. Jeskai Fires has 4 Cavalier Flames, which is a 6/5 creature that gives everything haste. And there were 3 Kenriths, which is a 5-mana creature that gives all other creatures haste as well. That's 7 out of the 60 cards. Once you've gone a little deep in the gameplay, it's pretty easy to feel as though you're top decking, and really what you've done is you've put in so many strong redundancies in there. And we also saw players struggle when they didn't do that. We saw a lot of players that put in a lot of cool, clean response type cards that just didn't wind up mattering as the game grew, or as time went on in the game. Zephyrin says, for some of the more impressive Omen of the Sea plays you saw, I gotta be honest, I've never seen someone play a seemingly boring-ass card so skillfully as Paulo Vitor Damaderosa running out Omen of the Sea, and always, absolutely perfectly knowing when to play the Omen, when not to play the Omen, when to sacrifice it to Scry, when to play the Omen of the Sea, and before it scries, sacrifice it so you get to scry 2, and then you get to scry another 2 and then draw. I mean, it was breathtaking. Radio Man subs and says, 1v1 me, bro. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. You can't make me, Radio Man 95. You have no power. You have no power here, Radio Man. Uh-oh. We're starting to gain some confidence. Starting to feel good. Favorite Disney song, go. Do you want to build a snowman? I don't know any of the lyrics to that song, but that's a pretty dope song. Probably my favorite one is from Hercules, maybe. I can go the distance. I will find my way. I have no ability to hit notes. If I can be strong. It's really good, man. I liked Hercules a lot. It was very creative. It was thick, solid, and tight. Radio Man says, that's okay, I would lose. I don't necessarily know if that's true. I wouldn't cut yourself short. Human, I won't challenge. Yeah, but I gotta be honest, I'm not the most a fan of Disney movies and songs. I'm really not. Pixar? Fuck yeah. Inside Out? Oof. Oof. I mean, that moved me, man. That absolutely locomoted me. I was moved, my dude. That was a good ass movie. Oh, Ursula's song where she takes the voice? Never mind. That's the number one. Those poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need of something, 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 something. Yes, I do. God, it's so fucking good. And those eels named Jetsam and Flotsam. I think I'd go ahead and play the Glowspore Shaman. We see a disdainful stroke discarded, which would indicate to us... Yes. Which would indicate to us that our opponent is struggling to find the blue. This poor unfortunate soul, in pain, in need. He knows he wants to get blue mana, but it seems his deck won't help. Will he concede now? Oh, yes, he do. Yeah, dude, we should probably be handed some Windex because we are streaking right now. Is this Ravnica draft? You know it. TPO3. Sean Bloom asked me if I had two sidekicks. No, maybe it was Lee who asked me if I had two sidekicks like Jetsam and Flotsam, what would I name them? And I would name them Grimace and Rot. That's a great name for a pair of sidekicks, man. I'll hang on to it, man. Those poor unfortunate souls. Not Sheriff and Despy, no, they're just my princesses. I just love those little sweethearts more than life itself. Boop, boop, boop. Well, farts. Yeah, I'll take a green one. Well, do your job. What is up with my opponents just not having mana? Dude. These poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need. Snarly Bartley-Doo. Dude, let me tell you, if I can just get another land, I can play a Dowser of Lights, then I can... Holy crap-a-moly. Alright, well, who likes blowouts? Bing Bong, no. Bing Bong, no! Like, dude, I love Pixar movies so good. I say a lot of shit from Pixar movies. Like, howdy, howdy, howdy. Look, I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Well, it's a good thing I put Undercity Uprising in the deck, because then I always have a consistent discard target. Those poor unfortunate souls in pain. Take action. In need. You know I want to nuke the enemies and kill him. Yes, I do. I can't believe I got Finality, man. That is just the bombest.comist. Why would you name a pair of goats? A pair of goats? I wouldn't name a pair of goats Grimace and Ross. I would name a pair of sidekicks. Two ugly little festering bastards, Grimace and Rot? Yes, please. A Rhizome Lurcher? Oh, you've got to be shitting on me. My opponent is also Golgari. I think we just wait a turn. This is the card I would have loved to get a couple of. Ah, egad. A 2/2 with more +1/+1 counters. Damn. What kind of creatures would they be? I mean, they would be absolutely horribly deformed gremlin toads. Well, we're losing. Alright, I'm the best player here. Surveil. Surveil. Correct. You got it. Ah, yes, the Dissidencia. I think Prey Upon was maybe incorrect. Target creature you control. Target creature you don't control. Now it's fine to swing, even if a double block occurs. It's not a good double block for Der Kaiser. We're actually in a very dangerous position right now. We do have some big ones. Have you ever done voice acting in games? No, I did do voice acting for a zombie puppet musical. That was a lot of fun. Holy shit, these Rhizome Lurchers, man. But I don't really do any voice acting. I don't particularly have interest in it. Well, farts. Those poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need. Alright, we've drawn 10 of my 17 land. 10 of our 17 land. Okay, this is good. We got guts. Okay, alright. Okay, cool. No. Okay, cool. It's good. Alright. Done 11 of our 17 lands in our top 20. It's not particularly far outside of expectation. Alright, we've drawn 12 of our 17 lands. I really want that Hitchclaw Recluse or something. Don't forget Assassin's Trophy. What do you mean, don't forget it? All right, well, this helps some. Shoot her. Drew some land along with the Shaman. That's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to the fact that we've gone through 17 cards, and so the expectation is still within reason. Or not, we haven't gone through 17 cards. We've gone through 23 cards because we have 17 remaining. It doesn't matter if the Glowspore Shaman was responsible for that or the Assassin's Trophy was responsible for that. Nothing matters anymore is essentially what I'm trying to convey, right? We're forced to double block here because any buff spell unblocked kills us. And there's a good amount of those in here. Oh my god, we got fucking owned. We got totally fucking roasty toasty. Alright, well, we drew 13 of our 17 lands. That is starting to dip outside of expectation. And this is kind of how Golgari always goes for me. This is kind of how it always winds up going for me. We might have a little too much on the low end. I think I actually want another big boy. I'm actually just gonna flatten it just a little bit. If we go 5-3, I'll be overjoyed. Man, it'll hurt so much. I'll have to ban. To ban Houdini. Get him out of there. Get him out of there! Well, as a Golgari deck, we've only lost to Golgari. Is the outlet from the 3-3 better than just having the stat line? Yeah. Being able to give it 4-4 and Menace would be great. We also have a number of very sacrificable cards. Generous Stray, we have the Generous Stray, we have the Burglar Rats. Even the Dev card in Dissident is a reasonable one. If we can make it to turn 5, we are doing the business. Just tuning in, what's the score? We're 3-1, having fun. Who's the best? Day 9's #1. And we see our good friend Selesnya. There's probably some ways to disable the Beast Whisperer from attacking, but the passive is going to be really difficult to get rid of. I think the only way I can imagine is like Combat Trick plus Prey Upon. Oh my god, Vigilance is just so awesome. Get this one down first. Yeah. This is an absolute beating in this matchup. We're just going to continue to play cards out. Dum da 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 da. Zippy D says, shout out to all of those who are getting paid to watch Day 9 TV by watching the stream on a slow day at work. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If I were God, there would be no explicit sex on TV. Hey, 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 hey. Alright, so we're going to Crowl Harpoon our way into the heart of the Parhelion Patrol. Yes. Bye. So we're going to have to hit that with a Nope. This Conclave Cavalier is a bit of a pain in the ass. We can swing with the Ocarina Assassin and blow it up. We can then subsequently find Finality to blow all this shit up. But I'm not entirely sure it's good to N for 1 ourselves yet. I think we're just chilling for a little while. This card is so awesome. Oh. Ah. Alright, well, let's get this party started. Everyone has to block the Ocarina Assassin. First and foremost, we shall play the Cavalier. Oh, I should have buffed the dev card in Dissident. Whoopsie dapsy doopsie. Whatever. I can pretend that I intended to do this all along. That's fine. Take the damage. Play another one. Boom. Take action, this one. Feels good. Now, if I can just get some more creatures. Dude, Golgari just sucks. Golgari sucks so much, man. Like, Alexander Reibel has the ability to play and draw like every single turn. Just like, please be a creature, please. Alex 30 Phil says lots of people describe attacking face as going upstairs in Worlds. Typically that's referred to when it is damage, direct damage. Like you can go for the creature, you can go upstairs. I'm gonna wait. But yeah, I've never said that because, you know, there are many phrases and words and bits of language that people use that I don't use because I'm a human being. And that's how I do it. Well, these are better targets. We're gonna lose to this. Alright, we are 20 cards in. We've drawn about expectation in terms of land. The only real way we win is if we start just chaining creatures together. God, Golgari sucks so much. This is terrible. Dolgan says, so just switched over from Hearthstone to Magic and I'm a bit of a Magic noob. Why did your Death Touch minion not kill all 3 blocking minions? Okay, so the way that damage works is, to get very technical, what happens is I attack, you declare blockers. Let's say that all these 3 were my blockers. We had, or my opponent's blockers. So it's blocker, 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 and I had a 1/1 that attacked. What happens is, after blockers are declared, and before damage is declared, damage assignment occurs. So if I had 1 damage, I could assign that 1 damage to this, or 1 damage to this, or 1 damage to this. I could assign that however I wanted. And then Death Touch means, for any amount of damage assigned, that is enough to kill this creature. So, if... Yeah, I guess this. It's an 8-9 with Vigilance, so we may as well swing. Now, if there were 2 blockers, and I had 2 damage, and I had Death Touch, I'd be allowed to assign 1 damage to the first and 1 damage to the second, so it would kill both of them. So, in a sense, it is the same as Poisonous in Hearthstone. In a sense, it is the same. But in Hearthstone, there's just no such thing as multiple blockers. So that's really the difference. I don't know how we can win this game, honestly. I mean, it might just be deck the opponent. Perfect. Yes, please spend all your mana on your main phase. Sure am glad I had a larger set of creatures. Still don't actually know how I can win this game. Still don't actually know how I can win this game. I mean, my opponent's just going to be so wide. Golgari blows, man. And I have some great cards in here. Jofu, another excellent human, saying, just tuned in. At first I thought you were shirtless because of its color. Oh, it's an Arboretum Elemental, I can tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is an Arboretum Elemental, man. Here it comes. Here it comes, here it comes. Daynut's gonna lose this one. Actually, if my opponent plays an Arboretum Elemental, we're gonna completely shit on his shit. Never, ever, ever gonna have a game that goes better. It is a good day for this dude to die. Molder Hulk, what a sulk. 13 cards left. Generous Stray, Hip Hip Hooray, draw a card, and start to pray. Raoul Forager, okay. So we're going to Severed Strands to kill this by sacrificing this. Goodbye. Pop. We're then going to, play Molder Hulk. Holy shit. Okay, bam, ba-da-da-da, bam, whoa, bam, whoa. Yeah, I guess just these two, right? I knew something was wrong. Bum ba da dum 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 ba da ba da dum da da bum bum bum. We're gonna deck ourselves. I think I want to play one more card, draw one more card, and then swing with the Beast Whisperer and pray to God it dies. Who's blocking here? Fewer the blockers, the better. No! So we play Wario Copy, swing out, and see what we get. Because I think I have another Necrotic Wound in here. Necrotic Wound and my other Zap You hard removal spell's good. I mean, an army of 1/1s is actually just a pain in the absolute ass. A pain in the absolute ass. I don't have a way to return that Okran Assassin from the grave. Yeah, maybe that should actually be my win condition. It's just Okraning. Alright, so first we have 5 and 5. We have 10 mana left over. 7, there's a Deadly Visit. Let's do this first. So we're going to blow up a Ladev Guardian. I'm going to take a peek at what we have. I'm made of balls. Yeah, it's like plenty fine. Oh, shit. Shit, the Glowspore Shaman can't get played ever, man. Here he comes. Do you have Ritual Soot in this deck? Man, hell no. I don't even think that's Guilds of Ravnica. Is it Guilds of Ravnica? Oh my god. Day9 has so many balls. It is unbelievable. Play the Shaman if you're really made of balls? Man, I don't know. I don't know how many balls I want to be made out of anymore. What do we have left? There's one of our Devkirn Dissidents, so I think there's no Devkirn Dissident. There's a Burglar Rat in there. What else is in Indabin? An Undercity Uprising. Oh, hell yeah, we could get that Undercity Uprising. I don't want that one going down. You got it. Kill the bigger, badder boy. Kill the 1/1. Should we kill the 1/4 or the 2/2? I think we kill the 1/4. None of my stuff has trample. Kill the 1/4, yes please. Bing, bong, bang, bah. Healing. I think I want on the Wario copy. It is a good day to die. 4 left. It seems like not swinging with the Beast Whisperer was a mistake. What? Looks correct so far. Last turn? No, we got 2 draws that we wanted. I think our timing's correct here. I think our timing is correct. It's going to be close regardless. Remember, we did get 2 key draws. We got our Deadly Visit off the Beast Whisperer. So if we'd swung last turn, we would have been able to peel that opportunity. I mean, 4 turns is actually a lot of turns, right? We have 4 left in the deck. And we have an Undercity Uprising, a Devkirn Dissident. Not a Devkirn Dissident. Burglar Rats. What else do we got in here? What's the one that we're missing? Necrotic Wound. Oh my god, we have 2 removals here? Fuck yeah. Bing bong. Okay. So there's a 2 and 3 chance of hitting a removal card, yes? Got him. Activate Nullhide. Oops, I should have given this menace. Do I look like I give a fuck? I think we're doing it. I think we've done it. I think we've gotten all the necks at just the right angle so we can... I think we are correct to not swing with the rat. because in the deck, as far as I can tell, is land, Necrotic Wound. Smush, smash, and beat that ass. It's how we're gonna do it. Wah, 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 wah. Can't swing with it anyway, but it's a good sack for Necrolisk. I think it's still okay to leave back. I think it's still okay to leave back. Because when I swing back, the ability to get one more extra damage around feels pretty more important next turn than on this turn. In other words, if I wait, I have the option to... Maybe that's incorrect. Maybe what we would say is we want to force our opponent to be in this tricky, rough, not so good. Back from the dead. By the skin of my teeth. What's the record with this deck? 3-1. 3-2? 3-2? Meow! It's 3 and something. Soon 5-3. Don't you dare, Icer Joker. Didn't realize you could go under 0 health and then resolve back to positive health. Wow. It's actually a display thing. The reality of it is that, well, there's the necrotic wound. I think I found the play. Yeah, it's a graphical thing. All damage occurs at the same time. So the lifelink and the damage occurs simultaneously. But the way that it displays is that it shows the damage first and then shows the lifelink, just in a form of clarity. Because that's one of these UI visual things that can fuck with you in real time. Where in a real-time situation... or not a real-time situation, an automated, controlled by the AI UI situation, where if when I hit, it showed like 3 health. And that is why I did not play my Glowspore Shaman to get the Necrotic Wound up. And the interesting thing is that if it just displays 3, which is the correct outcome after the lifelink and the damage has been computed, very often people will say, there's a bug. A bug happened. My opponent went to 3 when my opponent should have gone to 2 or 1 or something like that. This is a really, really common thing that happens in UI and interactive design. The correct thing occurs, but because it was not broken into intuitive steps that were visually displayed, the user goes, something's wrong. Something's wrong, there's a mistake, an error happened. And then when it's explained to them, they go, oh, okay. But that's unacceptable when you are releasing a product into the wild where someone might not be next to them to be able to explain. For instance, this is why protection... This is why protection in Magic is generally considered not a good mechanic. Because too often someone will look at protection and then look at something like Questing Beast that says you can't prevent damage, and then not understand that protection is exactly that. Yeah, I think we lost. I think that our original supposition is actually entirely accurate. We just literally can't break through. Sacrifice ability is a sorcery. Sacrifice is a sorcery. Can't do it right now. Our opponent had it just beast deck. March of the Multitudes and 2 Cavaliers. There's one. There's another one. A Rosemane Centaur. Some of the essential commons. I mean, oh, and let's not forget a Ladev champion. I mean, this person's deck was an absolute bomb-ass deck. Like, holy shit. Yeah, missing Mephitic Vapors. Yeah, I really wish I had Mephitic Vapors right now, man. That would be tight. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4 would set the life total to 13. I can kill one, so it set the life total to 12. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We lost. Damn. Damn. It's pretty sick, man. That's pretty sick. That was an incredible deck from our opponent, man. Like, youch. Actually gonna sneak in a Veiled Shade instead. Something that can get big. No, maybe that's actually incorrect. Let's get the Wario copy back in there. Wario copy's pretty solid. This is kind of what always happens with these decks. We can just never quite get there. Never quite get there. Looks good. Yeah, in other sets, green has large tramplers. Green has some more powerful combat tricks and whatnot. Oh my god, my Beast Whisperer went to the bin. This is horrible. Let's get the more aggressive card down now. Healing time. You got it. It's one of the things I actually like about Wario Copy. We can bring the noise. We have our one Reacher. We also have Crowl Harpooners. We're doing pretty good. We could have killed, sacked the Doom Whisperer to the Necrolisk, play Glowspore Shaman to get land on top. Opponent goes to 12, has no board, has 10 mana. Could have won. Oh, now that's an interesting play. Didn't see that one. Did not see that one indeed. That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. Didn't see that play at all. That's real clever, Doomgreg. Do like this. Yep, that's fine. Good. Let's get these bastards off. Leaving Necrotic Wound up is incredible here. radioactive beats. This is looking like a GG. Okay. I'm telling you, Hedgeclaw Recluse is very, very solid in this format. Who you want me kill? And away it goes. Awesome. It worked! We didn't go 3-3. Fuck! Oh, God. Yeah, you know, another thing that's really painful about Golgari in this particular format is that Golgari doesn't have a lot of instant speed removal. I mean, you have, like, Necrotic Wound is instant, but, like, Deadly Visit, Sorcery Speed. Oh, you know what? This is fine. This is absolutely fine. There is a 0% chance we're against Boros. There will not be a mountain that's played. Zero. And not a mountain was seen that day. Not a mountain could be found. Yeah, Selesnya is probably my favorite archetype in Guilds of Ravnica. Selesnya is it. Dimir is just strong. Boros is just strong. Garfield Avenue. What a name. What a name! It's Naya. It's not Naya. There's a 0% chance we're going to see a mountain. We're evolving. We're ever advancing. Generous Stway. Alright, it's time for the Centipal. Alright. It's time to do some maintenance work on Garfield Avenue. We're gonna have to pave over this human. We got a good curve. Ah, yes, one of the best 2-drops in the entire set. Sunhome Stalwart. It's me, the Wild Ceratok. Whoa. I might even deadly visit that Sunhome Stalwart. If Sunhome Stalwart's swingy dingies, you know I'm going to be killing him. I think the best thing to do here is just to build that board. We have our excessively expensive removal. First strike against Selesnya. It feels a little scary for me. Budmond! 500 bits. Thanks, bud. So struggling with rejection from my grad school apps. Here's to all the awesome tips for dealing with my emotions. Heart. Yeah, Budmond, man. I got rejected. I applied to 10 grad schools, and I got rejected from, I think, 9 of them. God, I don't even remember what happened with my grad school applications. No, I think I got accepted to maybe 2 or 3 of them. I got into my #1 choice program, so I was just like, dunge! Threw my hands up, it was fine. That was the same thing with my college applications. I got accepted to 1 school, and I got waitlisted at everything else. World Soul Colossus. Yeah, I'm giving this one a visit. Ooh. think I'd prefer the Vigor Spore Worm. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Hook Charge. That one's a bit of a pain, huh? Let's tap out, Garfield. Get your tap outins. Siege Worm, huh? So if this is actually really good. I do this, 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 this. I play this. I have this creature get Death Touch and fight this, which kills it. And then I put this probably on the... Yeah, 4 points of toughness feels pretty good. I put it on this. And now the Rock Charger has to chump or Garfield dies. So that was a pretty good run out. Unemployed Shaku with the 90 months. I love these big, swollen numbers, Unemployed Shaku. We're also getting big here on the board. Molder Hulk has certainly underperformed. This thing sucks. Alright. I actually still feel pretty terrible about this position. I feel as though I am about to lose. Ha! Junebug Wilson, nice use of the Day Green emote. I think the Magic the Gathering emotes on this here Day 9 TV are just so good. So good. So, if I Vigor Spore Worm... I swing with the Wild Ceratok. I don't think this is the right play. Play this. Give this +X/+X. Swing with both again. Yeah, dude, the Magic the Gathering emotes here on Day 9 TV are absolutely thick, sick, solid, and tight. I love them. I love them so much. Bang. Boom. So I'm starting to feel a little better. Now that we have the Vigor Spore Worm, it can only be blocked by one creature at a time. Nothing that Garfield has on Garfield Avenue is especially threatening, so that's a 4/4. We should keep that in mind. I think maybe if we just continue to swing, that's correct, because Garfield doesn't appear to have a lot of outs. A lot of outsy doozies. Anything that this blocks is a trade, which I think is fine. The more cards we get in the bin, the more probability that we'll be able to play a cheap Molder Hulk. So this is a trade. This could be a chump. I just think we have to swing with... The more we're swinging, the more opportunities we're setting up to just force chump blocks. Eats Metal says, such a shame that I'll never be able to catch the guys with the big subscription numbers. All I can do is stay loyal from the moment I discovered the channel, which was way too late, by the way. You know, Eats Metal... I would never want you to think that you're somehow a second-class citizen by being new around here. You've been wonderful company for me as I've been playing those good old magics. Getting 2 in the bin is nice. 1 and 2. I did not mean to do that, but you know what? It's fine. I've just known unemployed Shaku for a long time. Hung out with him at BlizzCon. Rouge Main Shanta. I mean, I swing, you know? I'm the Shastas. I've only been here 4 years and everyone learns to tolerate me. Yeah, you're at that nifty 50, man. Shouldn't have topped the land. Yeah. I was clicking through and the video game just... I was like, yeah, I want this, and then I clicked and all of a sudden the land was on the top and I was like, oh! I didn't even see the step. I just saw the land get placed and was like, I must have clicked something. It was pain. Dallas Sooner says, old guy checking in. Or are you an old guy, or are you a cool guy, Dallas Sooner? I see the 69 months. Woo! Bang. A bomb. Boom. Pow. Ah! Got it. I did it. All right, are we actually going to do the Houdini 5 and 3? All right, well this is what Houdini predicted. Bastard. To Chris says, I love seeing the big numbers with the resub. Yeah, man, you're at 96 to Chris. 96. That's 8 years. It is your 8-year anniversary. I'm in a happy tappy mood. Yeah. We're doing it. Let's see it. Let's see Plains Bird. Alright, this does mean we gotta hold back the Crowl Harpooner, I think. It does mean we gotta hold it back to Mere Spybug. Have you played a Total War game? I have. So this could be the Flash Surveilly dude. Oh, hello and welcome. Well, this is a bit of a pickle. I think Cottam knows what Cottam's doing. We're just gonna take it here. Gonna heal for naught. Golgari Locket? Ugh. Fine. Slow this bird down, dude. We have pretty clean, clear run out. Send the centipedes in, man. Get your centipede on. Get your centipede on. At least this has reach. Jesus. Oh my god, a Nightveil Predator is so good. Alright, that was a good run. Houdini was correct. fuck? Oh my god, dude. We got literally owned so hard in that final game. Ah, well, whatever. Give me the prize.